Where is Mike Pence? Anybody seen Mike Pence? Oh, where is Mike Pence? Oh, where is Mike Pence? Oh, where could he be? He must be somewhere. Is he in Indiana with the Hoosiers? Or did he retire and become a priest at Notre Dame? Oh, where is Mike Pence? Vice President to Tribulation Trump. Where is he? Anybody seen him? I can tell you where it's at. I'll tell you what they're reporting, but I don't know if it's true. If it's not true, correct me. I'll stand corrected. I'll let you do that. On this one, anyway. Mike Pence is back in line from what I hear. Mike Pence is back sucking up the Tribulation Trump. That's what I heard, like a whole lot of other people. And the thing of it is about Mike Pence, the reason why it's important that his suck up is unusual is because, that mob that assaulted the Temple of Democracy on the 6th of January will ask the same question. Where the hell is Mike Pence? We want Mike Pence. We want him to overturn the electoral college vote. Where's Mike Pence? Where's Mike Pence? The lasso there. Where's Mike Pence? So I'm not the first one to raise the question, where's Mike Pence? I'm a Johnny-come-lately to that. But yeah, all through the halls of Congress, they were, where's Mike Pence? Then outside the calls of Congress, they had a noose out there. Now, I know won't no black folk out there with that noose out there. had a gallows and a noose. I want to ask the engineer, my engineer, is that a red neck on that? Is that a red noose on that? Is that thing red? Orange. Oh, well, it's orange to match Tribulation Trump's hair and skin color. Anyway, they had prepared, you see that messenger? They put that noose out there for Mike Pence. Last I heard of Mike Pence, though, he's still saying Trump is my boy. No, they are. They are they're like, everything's everything. Pence is okay. He ain't mad. He ain't angry. Pence is a good Christian. He's from Indiana. He said the Lord told him to forgive and to forget. Somebody said Mike Pence was saying, I forgive Tribulation Trump because he don't know what the hell he's doing. But the reason why I hesitated on my laugh is because that's actually a verse that Jesus said. He didn't use the word hell, but Jesus has used the word hell before. He said, Jesus, I forgive them for they don't know what they're doing. But Mike, they tell me, now I don't know if it's true. I'll stand correct. Y'all can send me an email or text, or comment if you like. But I heard that Mike Pence, after that hanging noose and that gallows, and the voices rumbling through the halls of Congress, where is Mike Pence? Then Mike Pence said, I forgive Trump because he didn't know what he was doing. Okay, I'll accept that. That's what I heard. Have y'all heard, anybody else heard that other than me? I heard it, that he said, and it might be, but my question is of Mike Pence, is it that he didn't know what he was doing about, ordering that mob to put that hanging noose out there for you, or he just didn't know what he was doing about anything? Which is it? Which is it? Do you forgive him of everything he's done wrong, right? Including calling Ted Cruz's wife ugly? Do you forgive him for that too? What about that, right? Or do you just forgive him for what happened on that, and that you are not afraid that for your life now, that you believe that was just, Trump blowing off a little steam. He didn't really mean to hang you. Or if he did hang you, that, he's still the head of the MAGA nation and he can do no wrong. This is symbolic. It's where Jesus was baptized. It's where John baptized. And so this is not a rebaptism. It's just a symbolic, if you will, act of what we're going to do, being in the water at the place where Jesus was baptized. And what I'd like to do is to baptize today that we would come to terms with the understanding of what God is calling for in righteousness. He's not calling for prosperity. He isn't calling for culturalism. God is calling for righteousness. If we would commit ourselves to fulfill all righteousness, and God has called us to be persecuted for righteousness' sake, as John was persecuted for righteousness, and so Jesus. I got to tell you that I'll never forget this experience of actually stepping in the water where Jesus were baptized, and where John has baptized so many people. This is such a historic and a powerful, powerful sight. Just to touch the water was so critical. And I'm glad that people got baptized to have that experience. It was a safe experience and a great experience. I'm not even going to change my clothes. I want to just stay in baptism mode until I get back to the hotel. So that's what I want to say. All right.
This has been live from the Jordan River. God bless you all. Peace.
Righteousness. Boom, chakalaka goes right there.
My mother started liking the school and let me come here every single year. It has been 5 years and now I'm in the 7th grade. I still love this school. It has taught me a lot of things about the world and all around it, and let me see things I've never seen before, like me participating in the history fair last year. I would like to give thanks to all my classmates for making me feel comfortable and at home here. Please, to all the new and old parents in the school, don't take your kids out of the school because it will probably be the biggest mistake you've ever made. No matter what type of child you have, this school will shape it into a world's leader. So do yourselves a favor. Oh my goodness. Okay. So do yourselves a favor and keep your kids here till they graduate, and it will change yours and your child's life. Peace and blessings.
Over the years, we have served more than 1 million meals to hungry bellies and hungry people here in the Harlem community. And I wanted you to be able to see that. I want you to see our involvement with youth, our summer youth programs, our courtyard being used as a place where children can be safe, guarded, and protected as they have their miniature swimming pools. And a safe place for children to eat that is guarded, that is protected by our own sense of security, and the wholesome and fresh meals that we serve. We wanted you to be able to see the mission of this church, and we've been doing this for years. Just recently, one of our members, more than a 30-year member of this church, but it hasn't, not one that that you would probably find as members of some other churches with their nose stuck up in the air. But her father is now close to death or very sick in the state of South Carolina. And I said to her, because she doesn't have money, I said, we will buy you a bus ticket, a round trip bus or train ticket for you to travel to South Carolina to be with your father in this time of pandemic. There's very little funding around. There's sickness everywhere. And the thing that just blew me away was she said, as she was talking to Elizabeth, she said, but how are you going to do that? To pay for me a round trip ticket to travel and give me expense money? And because Pastor Manning has to feed the children. He has to educate the children. He has to buy school supplies for them. He has to pick them up in the mornings and take them back. And then he's got the ministry he has to take care of, all the bills of running the church, of keeping a major house like our house operational, keep the lights on, how are you going to be able to do that? And she was almost reluctant to take the money because she felt that it would be better served by feeding the children. We gave it to her anyway. But we want you to know that we do a work in this community. There have been a lot of lies told on us. And it's almost unimaginable why some of the people that have lied on us. But I can tell you behind all of it is the LGBTQ community. Hallelujah. They don't want us to be successful, but we are, and we're going to continue to be successful in serving the meals that we're serving and serving the people that we are. And the LGBTQ community will not take us down. They are not going to take our church Yet they have defamed us. They've written ugly newspaper articles about us. They've marched against us. They've done a whole lot of ugly things. But you see what we have done, and that's not even the half of our service to children and to the needy in terms of our homeless shelters and the things that we've done over the years, and we will continue. And probably the lies and the smears and the ugly newspaper articles and the wicked spirits and the so-called I ain't for the black man, that is not going to go away. I don't expect it to go away. I don't. But I do tell you this, that we will succeed against all of that, for God is with us, and I am his servant.